to Blue Fin Aquatics, where we share our knowledge and experience with you. So what we're going to do today, we're actually in the gallery at the moment. So what we're going to go through and show you exactly what new fish we've actually got in this week, and also show you exactly what we've been working on as well. So without further ado, we're going to go through and look at some of the new Corydoras that we mentioned in the last video that we're going to get in, which we have, and we're going to show you some of the new fish that we've got into last week or so. So without further ado, so as you've seen before, in this tank here, we're going to be working on the catfish. These are the whiptail catfish. We're going to be working on them, trying to get them to spawn because they're coming up to age now where they should be able to spawn. Okay, so in this next one here, this next tank, we'll have to take a top view. We got some Similis Quarries in yesterday, so there's about 6 or so in that in the far right hand corner. So we're going to try and breed those as well. They're just at the breeding age now to start breeding, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that we can get them to breed as we go along. And also coming along here, we've got some more eggs in here. So in this container here, we've got some stir-by Cory eggs which we're trying to hatch. We only actually put them in yesterday, so it's going to take it 3 days at least, depending on the temperature, when they will hatch. But just below in the same tank, these are the stir-by Cory's. These are the ones that have been breeding for us in the very, very back, you can see there. So there is about 9 or 10 of the stir-by Cory's in this tank itself as well. And also we've just got some panda Cory's in here, which we'll need to order some more because the panda Cory's, they're all males, so it's really not going to help us very far at all to get anywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at this other container here. Now in this one here, I'll just move out the moss. You'll see them scatter. Okay, so in here, basically we've got the Brocas Green Emerald Cory's. Now this is another lot. Our first lot that we showed you had all sold out, so this is another lot we're getting to go, and we're going to see how they go for us as well. And as time goes on, we'll get them all prepped up and ready to breed again from the parents. So, and in this one here, these have just got some electric blue cichlids basically in this one now. There's roughly about 60 in this container here, so we're just basically growing them out. They're only under a week old, so they are still got some time yet to grow a bit bigger, and then we'll start moving them into their own tanks. In this tank here now, we've got some longfin, I suppose longfin normal catfish that are in here. Now they've just spawned. You can see probably one on the glass there. So they just had a bit of a spawn in there. There's about 30 or so in this tank, but because they're so small, they're quite hard to see. Yeah, the tank is a little bit dirty. We're going to clean that out today. So we always give them probably 2 water changes within the week anyway. So today's the day for the water changes. So moving right along now, we're going to have a look at this tank here. Now in these ones here, we've got the blue dolphins that we're trying to raise up as well. So there's probably about just over a dozen of those blue dolphins in here, and these are some of the advanced blue dolphins that we've been growing up as well, ready for our next lot of breeders. So these dolphins are doing very, very well. So hopefully in a year's time they'll be up to breeding size, so we'll be able to breed them depending on how quick the growth is on these ones. All right, so we're moving quite along there. We've got another tank with some more blue dolphins in there, so they're all looking good. They're about the same age as those ones. They're only about 3-4 months old now. Actually no, they're coming up to 5 months old, so they are getting there in size. So we look forward to putting them into their own tanks and ready for breeding in a year's time. So, and in this tank here, we've got what they call a blue spangled firemouth cichlid in here. Now he's quite big, but we're trying to grow him up as well. So he's one of the ones that we've got in youth since he was young. There was 2 of them, but unfortunately we lost one. So this one's looking at the moment, is looking to be a male. So we're going to be working with him as well. And also we're going to look at another group of them, which we recently got in 2 weeks ago. And we're going to be working with the albino longfin catfish as well. So there's a pair in here, male and female, still a bit young at the moment, but we're hoping towards the end of the year that we do get a spawn from them, and we'll see how they go. But we'll keep everyone posted on what we're doing and what projects we've got on the go. So in this tank here, we've got just 5 we're able to rescue, 5 of the orange-head geovegas in here, orange humps. So we've only got 5 of those in here, and roughly now they're about a month old, and they're starting to put on a bit of size. So hopefully they'll, in time, because they're quite slow growers, in time we'll be able to add them to our breeding stock. But at the moment we're just feeding them up with some nice brine shrimp, and all starting them on some pellets as well, which you can see on the very bottom there, so they pick at that through the day. And the tank next to them, now these are the ones we received a couple of weeks ago, the blue Spangled firemouth cichlids. Now there's 8 of those in there, so what we're doing at the moment is we're growing them out, feeding them twice a day, and plus obviously more water changes the more you feed. So he'll be joining with this one that we had just recently shown you. He'll join in with this lot here. We can't put them together at the moment because these ones are half the size of the first one you saw. If we put them together, there could be some deaths in it, and obviously fin picking and so forth. So as I said, because he's a lot bigger than what these are, so we're hoping to breed those as well in time, so it'd be good to look at. So these blue spangled firemouths are very different to looking at the original firemouths, which we've also got them in breeding as well. We're just waiting at the moment to just see how they go, and there's probably about 10 to 12 of the normal firemouths that we're putting to breed. And next to that one here, these are the Labichromis yellow labs. These ones here we've been working with, trying to deepen the colour, because some of the colours that we have seen are very light, and these are showing to be a very rich yellow. So we've grown these out. These aren't for sale. We're growing these out to see if we can improve the line as well. We have got a second part of these yellow ones, which we'll show you now. So in this one here, this is the yellow, electric yellows in here, the Labichromis. These ones in here are basically from the same parents, which we're trying to breed. So these ones will be held as well. So we just see what the colouring in the yellow of them, if it's deepened or not. But that's what we're basically working on, is trying to deepen the yellow so that they stand out more, instead of a very light yellow, if you like a lemon colour. So that's what we're working on. So in the gallery here, we've tried to work on as much as we can with different projects, and as things come to hand and something changes, we'll certainly put them up on the post and let people know exactly what we're trying to do here and what we do get. We hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the gallery and what fish that we do have, and what we've shown you, what we're working on, and the different projects we're going at the moment. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. That'll be great, so we can share our knowledge and experience with other hobbyists and alike. And we will see you in our next video. Thank you for joining us.